the nations of the world, brought to you by Yakko Warner.
5 seconds of logos. The Atlantic Ocean is way too large on this map. Iceland appears twice, and in 2 different colors. This apparently takes place in a post-apocalyptic future where almost the entirety of Antarctica has melted. It seems they moved Oceania further southwest so they could fit it all on the map, but they still cut out half of New Zealand, so it just seemed completely pointless. Thailand is apparently a sea. Who knew?
And now, the nations of the world.
Narration.
Haiti.
Haiti is the same color as neighboring Dominican Republic. Breathing.
Caribbean.
That's a sea, not a country.
Greenland.
That's part of the Kingdom of Denmark, not a nation in its own right.
Puerto Rico.
That's a territory of the United States.
Guyana and
It's Guyana.
Belize.
Belize is the same color as neighboring Mexico.
Bermuda.
That's a territory of the United Kingdom. Let's just add an extra sin for every country that's actually a territory.
Guam. Cayman. Hong Kong. Tobago.
The country's actual name is Trinidad and Tobago, and I understand that they needed to shorten it, but Trinidad is larger than Tobago in both size and population.
San Juan.
That's a city.
French Guiana.
That's a department of France. It isn't even a territory. Saying it's a nation is like saying that Pyrenees Orientales is a nation.
Guam.
This does not rhyme with
San Juan.
I would probably forgive it if it weren't for the fact that neither of those are nations and including them was completely unnecessary. Apparently, New Guinea and Hawaii don't exist.
Switzerland.
Switzerland is the same color as neighboring Yugoslavia. Also, Switzerland didn't actually border Yugoslavia.
Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia had broken up even by the date of the song's release.
Scotland.
Scotland is a constituent country of the UK, not a country in its own right. You could argue that constituent countries count, but in that case, where's Wales?
Albania.
Albania is the same color as neighboring Yugoslavia.
Russia.
The Soviet Union had completely dissolved at the time of this song's release.
Oman.
Oman is actually much larger than that.
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria is the same color as neighboring Romania. Which is weird considering that before it was the same color as neighboring Greece.
Hungary.
Hungary is the same color as neighboring Czechoslovakia.
Iraq.
It's the same color as neighboring Syria and Kuwait. Let's just add 15 extra sins for all the times bordering countries of the same color.
Jordan.
Jordan apparently owns the Sinai Peninsula.
Both Yemen.
There was only one Yemen at the time of this song's release.
England.
The entire island of Great Britain lit up when he said England, including the previously mentioned Scotland. As someone who is part Scottish, I am obligated to add 10 sins. Apparently, Sub-Saharan Africa decided to combine into one country while no one was looking.
Burma.
Isn't called that anymore.
India, Pakistan, Burma, Afghanistan.
He just tried to rhyme Stan with Stan. Yeah, no, that's not how rhymes work.
Nepal and Bhutan.
Not only are they the same color as India, but there also is no border shown between the 3 countries. But there is a border separating China from northwestern China, because of course there is.
Cambodia.
It's now called Cambodia.
And Bangladesh.
There's no border between Bangladesh and India.
Korea.
There are 2 Koreas. Even the map shows this. But he still just said Korea.
Tibet.
Is a part of China.
Taiwan.
Is only officially recognized by 20 UN member states.
New Guinea.
Is officially called Papua New Guinea. New Guinea is an island.
Sumatra.
Is an island.
And Borneo.
Is also an island.
Botswana. And Gambia.
It's the Gambia.
Lesotho and
It's pronounced Lesotho. South Africa has a pointless line going through it,
the Spanish Sahara is gone.
and had been for over a decade at the time of this song's release.
Niger.
That's racist.
Algiers.
Is a city.
Dahomey.
Is the old name for Benin.
Mayara.
Like French Guiana is a department of France.
Abu Dhabi.
That's a city.
Yugoslavia.
Had for the most part broken up by the time this song was released.
Crete.
Is an island.
Then Transylvania.
Is a region of Romania.
Monaco, Liechtenstein, Malta.
They wait to do the European microstates until we're so zoomed out that you can't even see them. Probably because they didn't actually even bother to draw them.
And Palestine.
was not a UN observer state at the time of the song's release.
Fiji,
Is barely on screen. Add one sin for every UN member state in 1993 that wasn't mentioned.